Welcome back, guys. Back here with MMP's Days Creation, and I'm here to tell you guys a story. So, 9 years and a couple of days. So, 9 years ago, January 27th, 2011, winter, blizzard. So, the 26th, I was at my house hanging out with the girls. There's some girls, and well, one chilled with me for the night. We're hanging out, doing our thing, and well, the next day she had to go home, so I take her home. On the way back, I was kind of just stupid, showing off. I don't know what the fuck. Kind of going down a unplowed road and lost control, screwing off, hit a ditch end over end, flipped my truck like 3 or 4 times, hit my chest so hard against the steering wheel that I broke all of my ribs in my front and all of my ribs along my spine. I exploded 3 vertebrae from T5 to T7. They had to fuse my spine and put rods in from T3 or from T5 to T11. I was fused. Yes, so that all happened. I had a trach in my throat, I had tubes in my heart and my stomach, and it was a whole mess, guys. I had a suprapubic catheter that had been inserted in my body so I can take a piss. I mean, it was a whole mess, guys, so this was a life that I wasn't planning for, wasn't ready. Nobody kind of dreams of this. So, talk to you in a minute. So, of course, I got in my accident. I actually woke up on the operating table. They had to give me more meds. I woke up on the operating table, and that was the first time that they told me that I was paralyzed and in a wheelchair. So, woke up, they told me I was paralyzed in a wheelchair. I was flipping out. I literally didn't really know what was going on. I couldn't grasp that I was literally in a wheelchair. I thought I was kidnapped, that's the only thing I could think of. I was just trying to get away. They had to put me under more. I was just trying to rip off all of my clothes, and it was just crazy. They put me in a drug-induced coma for a month, guys. So, fast forward a little bit, during the time that I was out, they done their own thing, surgeries and all that. So I woke up, I had my trach in my throat, I had tubes in my heart, tubes sticking out my chest, it was everywhere, and yeah, first thing that I could ask for. I might not have spit it out with words, but I had to ask to see my kids. That was the first thing that I asked for, guys. It was what's dear to my heart. I didn't know if I was gonna make it, let alone the day, but at all. So what it was January, or no, it was into February, and we was still getting horrible weather. For 3 weeks that year, it was from January to February, almost into March. It was just downed, just horrible snow, guys. So I asked for my kids. Thank God, my kids' mom, my mother, my father, everybody was trying to bring up my kids as much as possible. So I'm in the hospital and I'm trying to actually, trying to get grasps of learning how to be in a wheelchair. I had weeks and weeks and weeks where I laid up in bed. I had to get up, I had to go to a different hospital, a physical therapist, to learn how to be disabled, guys. So I went to Mary Free Bed, and well, that was 3 months. So they thought it was going to take me 6 months to learn how to do everything that I needed to do to be in a wheelchair. I done it in 3 months. And it was 3 months away from my kids, guys. It was day to day, me calling them and just missing them. I mean, losing my legs was enough, but losing my legs and then just all the thinking about what I'm going to be missing out on with my kids, and it was, oh man, it was just the determination of getting out of there was eating at me. So I had to stay motivated, stay positive. My kids were at the light at the end of the tunnel, guys. So, I fought and fought and fought to get up out of there, guys. It wasn't nothing. I mean, I had a daily schedule throughout the whole day. It was time managed by, the nurses and all that. But my workout schedule, just say, ended at 5. I got it done by 11, guys. So I could spend the rest of the day or whatever with my family and, yeah, my kids. On the phone, I didn't care what it was. Video chat, anything. Oh, the time was just eating at me, guys. 1 second, I have to let my dog in. Alright, guys, we're back. So, yes. The hospital. 3 months in the hospital, guys. It's just, man's not built to be lasting 3 months in the hospital, guys. There wasn't a game that I had. There wasn't a video that I wanted to watch, So in the hospital, guys, I had a turtle shell. I had a neck brace and a turtle shell over my whole body. So, oh yes, that was horrible times, guys. So, I done all that to my spine. I exploded 3 vertebrae. I broke all my ribs in my front and along my spine. And then my leg. I almost cut my leg off. So in just say an S10, you got your steering wheel, you got your seat you're sitting in, driver's seat. That window, that small little window, you can pop it open for a vent, so that window got broke out and my left leg got stuck out the window as it was shattered. So glass actually sawed into my leg. I mean, my leg was just bouncing around in a little confined window. So it literally almost sawed my left leg off, guys. So I have, so my scar actually on the very, very bottom of my leg is halfway through my leg. My bone is actually what stopped it from sawing the rest of the way through. So them healing that, them packing that, them changing the dressing, that was honestly the worst time and part of the freaking whole hospital experience, guys. Just looking at that, I don't even want to describe it. Hamburger. Nasty ass old hamburger, guys. It was nasty. So they have to dress it and do all that 2-3 times a day, guys. That took oh my god, it took 8 weeks to heal, so I could just use it almost a normal band-aid. It was horrible. So I was in the hospital doing all that. There was everybody else that was in there was either nurses. I actually met a couple cool nurses and stuff, but there was nobody that was really, my age or anything like that. Man, I was 23 years old when I got into this accident, guys. Like I said, young, dumb, full of calm, guys. It was just, I was gung-ho of doing stupid shit, and, well, I made a stupid choice of going down a back road that landed me in a wheelchair, guys. So, yeah, so I was in the hospital. It took me 3 months to do that. As soon as I got out, while I was in the hospital, my family, the hospital, and everybody had to set me up I had to have a place to go before I left, so while I was in the hospital, I lost my house. I lost so much, guys. I lost a lot while I was in the hospital. It wasn't just a life-changing experience of losing my legs, guys. It was there was a lot to be lost. Didn't have a car due to I wrecked it, so lost my car, lost my house, all that. Got a new house when I got out. So I got out, got a place for my kids and myself, and, well, it was a learning process, healing, doing all that. I just battled and battled and battled. Took me 2 years to at least settle down to a situation where I could do my day-to-day lifestyle of being handicapped in a wheelchair. I didn't have custody of my kids at that time. Me and the kids' mom didn't work out, so you find out who's really in your life, your friends, your foes, and everybody else that goes. So, yeah, so me and her didn't work out, so as soon as I got my own place, guys, I was just determined to do anything. I didn't want to be in a wheelchair. So, my mother actually went and got hooked up with this place. It was Rewalk for exoskeleton robotic legs, guys. So it was like 2.5 years on the mark that I got hooked up with Rewalk exoskeleton robotic legs, and then they sat there and told me it was going to take me 6 months or a year. No, it was going to take me a year to get that done. I got it done in, I think, 5 months. And the training that I done was almost 2 hours away from my house. I had to go 3 times a week, guys. So, yes, and I didn't have no license, so don't think you get out of the hospital and think that you can just go get your license, because you can't. So I had to go through training, get my license, do all that. Thank God, doing the Rewalk, my mom gave me a ride, so thank God, much love to her. So I got my exoskeleton robotic legs, and geez, oh Pete's, guys. That was something else that I fought for, that I was going to be able to walk with my kids again. So I busted my ass, guys. I sat there and counted it out. It was 6 months. It was 5 months, almost to the day, if I started that day or whatever, and I'd done it 3 times a day and blah, 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 this, and I had to do this. It was winter that I was doing training for these legs, guys. It's just, you just don't do it. You can't walk in exoskeleton robotic legs in the winter. It's let alone hard enough just to walk in them alone. So I'm doing this inside a rehab therapy Rewalk in winter. So we would get a few good days, and we would try to go outside just to do like the ramps and benches and just certain things, guys. So I'm sitting there doing this 5 months, guys, the day before my son's 10th birthday, I think it was, I got to bring my freaking legs home, guys. So the next day was his birthday, guys. So we threw a surprise birthday party for him, and I walked through the door with my exoskeleton robotic legs, guys. I got a video of this. It was just every minute and literally every step was worth it. When he started crying, it was a moment to cherish, you know. There's nothing I would not do for my kids, guys. Nothing that I would not do, you know. But back to this. Like I was saying earlier, when you get out of the hospital, it's not like you have the things that you went in with. You know, you ain't got no license. You know, you ain't got no house. Not having a license or the capabilities of just going to, just say, the store for yourself day to day was hell, guys. You know, I had to go through, my damn license took longer to get than my exoskeleton robotic legs. It took me 6 months to get my license. 6 months. And the testing that I had to do, it was absolutely crazy. And the almost permits that I had to get to hold a license, to get a handicap van. Crazy, guys. Honestly, it's like becoming a damn FBI agent or something, enrolling in the CIA. It was a lot of freaking work. Then just to, you know, that knob that goes on your steering wheel, I had to get a permit for that. You know, I was pretty much saying, you know, keep it. That's just another permit that I have to get, you know, but I got it. So, permit after permit after permit, you know, it was struggle after struggle, you know, but stay motivated, guys, stay positive. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't matter what you guys go through, guys, I promise you. Hard times I have rolled through, guys. You know, it's about determination, motivation, and willpower, guys. And honestly, if life has given you lemons, you know, people say make lemonade, do all that, but I mean, honestly, guys, I say keep the lemons and fucking make something other type of drink. Seriously, because I'm tired of, I don't know, it's just, these past years have literally taught me a lot of patience, especially for raising kids. You know, it kind of, being in a wheelchair made me look at myself and do a lot of self-reflecting, you know, and a lot of what ifs, you know, and I don't want my kids to ever be in this damn wheelchair. So, life lessons and drilling it into their head that this is not what they want, guys. So, I got great kids. But this is a little bit of a story of how I became paralyzed, guys. So, January 27th, 2011, I had some life-altering changes, guys, but, you know, I don't know if it's weird to say if it was for the best, just because at the time, guys, I was straight up doing stupid shit. You know, I mean, honestly, there's stuff that I was doing that I can't say on camera. I don't even want to say it to myself again. You know, it was horrible. But, you know, God pumped my brakes. You know, obviously could have, and I wish it would have been in different circumstances, but you know, it is what it is, guys. But you just gotta live for what you want, and your dreams can be your greatest accomplishments, guys. So do not think that anybody can't do it, because a dream is what you make it. And I promise you, they come in many, many different forms. So guys, thought I would just stop in, let you guys know a little bit about myself. And, well, January 27th, 2011 was my, well, you can't see it, but it's backwards. 1/27/11, guys. Want you guys to stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and please tell a friend, tell a homie, tell your brother, tell your mate, tell your buddy at back 6th grade, 7th grade stole your bag. You know, this is what it is, guys. We're trying to reach out to the community and, yes, spread the love, share the knowledge, try to help you guys out, grow through what you go through, guys. You know, I used to be on a lot of meds, guys. I was on 22 different meds throughout the whole day. So 22 different meds, and now I'm down to marijuana. That's it. I take what I toke, and I toke what I take. So guys, growing marijuana has been, yes, a very beneficial thing for me. I would rather be on marijuana than 22 different pills to where you're not even hungry, guys. Taking 22 different pills throughout the whole day, it's a meal itself. So I'm down to, yes, my marijuana, my RSO, and then my extracts. So I definitely like my RSO for my pain, because, guys, I'm paralyzed from here down. So right here is my cutoff. So I have no stomach muscle. So my balancing is my arms. That's how I balance. So if I bend down, I have to grab my wheels. So my hands get very, very dehydrated, broken up, cracked. You know, those are deep cracks in my hands, guys. And that's been going on for like 5 years. You know, I don't cry about it, even when they're bleeding, guys. So, and I got kids to take care of. So the only thing that I do, I get myself some coconut oil, guys. That's about it. You know, lather it up. That's it. You know. So, guys, thought I'd just stop in, share a little bit of knowledge about, well, January 27th, 2011. And a little bit about, well, the process of getting through it all. So, guys, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you for stopping in and checking out this video. Don't know what else that I could talk to you guys else about, you know. Don't want this video to get too boring, so you guys roll them if you got them, guys. Grow them if you don't. Stay tuned. Oh, one thing that I could be telling you about is my spasms. So I do get spasms from here down. So from here down, I get spasms. So my legs will want to stand out just instantly. Instantly. And they'll want to shake violently. This isn't just like shaking a chill. No, it's, and they shake violently. And just say I'm up against something, well, woo, I'm going back, guys. Don't think that it's not. My leg muscles are still there. And because of my spasms, my leg muscles are actually kind of keeping my legs sort of still muscular. So, thank God for the spasms, but I've tried everything, guys. Like I said, that RSO is about the only thing that I can do to keep my spasms under control. So, the spasms are controlled by the RSO. I usually use an indica for the RSO. And then to get up and get my day started, guys, I like using my Sentiva. My Sentivas definitely get me going, get me out the door, and keep me rolling. It's very painful, I guess, in many different aspects of just being in a wheelchair. Not only your arms, but the fatigue of pushing. I mean, I promise you, a man was not built to push all day. All day, So I got a smart drive. I do got a smart drive that hooks onto the back of my wheelchair, but, that kind of gets annoying. So just in case you want to make little gestures, in case you're in the house or something like that, it's not meant for that. And just like with the robotic legs, the robotic legs are not meant for like indoor stores. Stores do not build aisles and stuff for, let alone my robotic legs, and let alone wheelchairs, definitely not robotic legs. When you go into a store, usually you got, I'm just saying, 36 to 42 inches between aisles. With these exoskeleton robotic legs, you got crutches on them, and they're not built for the use of them indoors, guys. So, it's different aspects of the legs that kind of get failed out. So, but then again, you just gotta stay positive, guys. You gotta stay positive. At least I can stand up, and at least I can go to the park with my kids. I go to the park and sometimes walk a mile with my kids, guys. So, I don't want my kids to miss out on just, there's just the small stuff that we could do. I love spending time with my kids. Most parents are probably pulling their hair out on the day that, snow days. Dude, I love it when my kids have days off. We kind of hang out, we do our thing, and, but, yes, guys, so, troubles. So what else could I talk to you guys about? Oh, yes, and let's just talk about the handicap ban, guys. You get into a wheelchair or you get into an accident, you have to go buy a wheelchair van. Do not think that it is going to be cheap. Do not think that they're going to have sympathy on you, or I'm just saying, sympathy on you to where no, guys. Expensive. Just for the van. Just the van was $40,000. The wheelchair except whatever, the handicap part, $21,000, guys. $21,000 to handicap accessorize it. That's crazy. My wheelchair is $10,000. My smart drive, $6,000. My exoskeleton robotic legs, $95,000, guys. This stuff is not made at a cost where people in a wheelchair can buy this stuff. It's a double doomsday shit sentence when you do get told you're in a wheelchair, guys. You're not only emptying your pocket, you're emptying 5 other people's pockets just to get the help, so you guys so I'm not unhappy every day, guys. And thank God I do have the support and love from the family that I do and was blessed with. Thank God for that, because I try to help the people that I do know that are handicapped, that are not, I guess, privileged with the equipment that I have. So I try to help them out, guys. I kind of try to throw actually parties for us so we all can get together, so we can connect, and I guess be together. It's like, I'm just saying, for reference, it's like a girl being left out, not having another girlfriend. It fucking sucks. But being a paralyzed person and not knowing anybody else that's paralyzed and not being able to relate with them, hey, does this happen to you? Hey, does this, man, it sucks. So I try to get the paralyzed community that I do know and that they know to all get together and commute. I don't care if it's a barbecue, if we go swimming, or what, guys. Let's hang. Let's share some stories and let's blaze this fatty, guys. So, yes, I try to help out as many people as I possibly can. Not only with, yes, growing, but like I said, guys, being paralyzed, you don't have the connections and the reach that sometimes you have with being a upright. So if people do look at you sort of different. I've had tons of jobs, different jobs since I've been paralyzed. And they take advantage of you guys. Every job that I've had, that I've even worked in factories. I've worked in just family farm and home, or I was on dispatch in a heating and cooling business. They use you. At least they used me. They used me until they found somebody that could reach that shelf that they didn't have to ask for help for, or that they could carry, just saying, 100 pounds out to a customer's car or something. It was a false hope job. Even though I put my freaking heart and love and everything that I do into a job that I was trying to just support my family and myself. I was just trying to live. And that was an awakening call when I seen that. I just couldn't even keep a job because of the stupid people that wanted to try to replace me. You know, it was unfair. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. So, live and learn. So, this is why I try to self-sustain myself. I kind of grow my own food. I grow my own meds. I love gardening, you know, and I like to farm. So it doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair, guys. Get up, get out, and get something. Shit, do it, guys. You can do it. Seriously, I do it. You know, I fucking raise goats every day. I fucking raise kids by myself. I'm one person, guys. You know, I have no woman that lives with me, you know. So, yeah, I've been single for 8 years, guys. It ain't nothing, seriously. It's something that I have gotten used to, and I sort of like the peacefulness just because, well, I've grown accustomed to taking care of myself and my family. So, I'm a one-man crew, guys. I'm that wrecking ball. So, knocking down walls to pave the way for my success. And it's coming to you guys. That was a little high. I didn't want to be no Hitler shit, so. Anyways. So, guys. Yes. I think I'm going to roll up off of it this time. It's already been said, so I don't gotta say it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful time. Hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. And I am gonna get medicated, guys. So you guys, go do your thing. Get your chores done. Don't know if this is your morning or your evening, but whatever day it is, whatever time of day, guys, stay positive, stay motivated, stay lifted, guys. No matter what situation you're putting in, guys, you guys are breathing. Look out at the beautiful sky, whatever it is, guys. Rain, sunshine, sleet, snow, it don't matter. It's beautiful and you're alive, guys. So, stay tuned. MMP's Nation's Creations coming back at you soon.